Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
With that, we are going to draw your attention to what is going on at Sri Lankan Airlines. Now, the trade unions attached to Sri Lankan Airlines says that a restructuring process must take place, but they also say that this restructuring process has to happen through a new management, and they say that if the management that is currently holding office at the Sri Lankan Airlines is still there, this restructuring process will not yield its proper desired effects. Now, this, if you take a look at closely the story we just saw, the bond scam, we saw a situation where Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe brought in a friend of his from Singapore and placed him at the hallowed institution of the central bank and asked him to hold the helm of that institution. We see here at Sri Lankan Airlines a brother of a friend of the Prime Minister, Captain Suren Ratwatte, acting as the Chief Executive Officer of Sri Lankan Airlines, the brother of Charitha Ratwatte, who is a member of the CCEM, a friend of the Prime Minister, a batchmate of the Prime Minister, also heading operations at another state institution that is making losses and that is going from bad to worse each day. So these problems, if you take a look at what's happening, the principle is the same. A friend of the Prime Minister has been appointed. Let's have a look at this story.
A committee of public officials has already been appointed to overlook the restructuring of Sri Lankan Airlines. Its preliminary report is to be submitted on the 20th of December. Even if the current management stays on, the employees have no faith in them. We do not think they can be retained anymore because for the past 3 years, they have been unable to give us any profitable solutions, and we have informed this in writing too. We believe that any restructuring undertaken with the current management will not have a bright future. We do not think the current management has any knowledge or experience. Furthermore, as employees, we hope and believe that if the restructuring is planned under a new management that knows about airlines, it will be far better. Meanwhile, the SLFP affiliated union at Sri Lankan Airlines has submitted a letter to President Maithripala Sirisena with 8 proposals aimed at making the airline profitable. Among the proposals submitted by the Sri Lankan Airlines Nidhas Sevaka Sangamaya are the minimizing of unprofitable routes and ensuring optimum productivity, implementing a practical plan for the next 5 years, and appointing a committee with practical knowledge in civil aviation.